We streaming, we streaming, we stone, we stone, we streaming, we streaming. Can't do this motherfucker like yeah. All my niggas in the chat and we also high. If stone, stone, stream, 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 stone, stone, stream, stone, 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 stream, stone, stone. All my niggas in the chat and looking like high. If all my niggas don't get that shit in row. We stone, we stream it and stream it. We stone and stream it. Yeah, getting to the money, gotta get into the bag like yeah. Roll up, plenty motherfuckers breathing like yeah. All my niggas in the chat, they hot as fuck. Yeah, getting to the bag like yeah. All my niggas we stone to streaming. All my niggas we getting to the cheese and all my niggas we ain't gon' stop going to stop breathing. We streaming, we stone, and streaming, we stone, and streaming, we stone, and streaming.
Hello. You ever tried to write plans before?
What it motherfucking doobie? It's your boy Righteous Ain't Playing.
It's chosen. I stepped in the background. Nah, what's up though, y'all?
Are all my niggas in the chat looking like high as fuck?
That's what they meant by that.
What's going on? What's going on? Let's see, we got Piff in the chat. Got Lions Garden 23 in the chat. Got a good show for y'all today, man. Looks like we missed last week, but we are here.
Yes, we are.
What up, B-Mite? What you got going on over there, man? How's things looking in the garden? Just had a harvest too, right?
Yeah, a little while ago. We waiting on the next one. On to the next one.
Yeah, how'd it go? How'd it go, man?
So far, so good. So far, so good, man. Everything's looking to be what everything should be.
No, you said you was waiting to try to weigh it all up and shit. Did you get a chance to see how it turned out or what?
Now I got a little under a pound, but I still gotta weigh like 4 things.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. What y'all smoking on out there in the chat, man?
Damn, barbecue ribs is Lamosa and I want to say Sunday Driver. I gotta go look. B might say the honey bun Tommy gun looks good. Yeah, I think it's Lamosa and Sunday Driver. I know it's Lamosa, but yeah, I think it's Sunday Driver.
Man, don't you hate that shit when you get so far away from one cross and you gotta kind of like rack your brain to figure out what the cross was, because that shit was 5 crosses, 6 crosses ago. Not in a bad way, but just like, damn, I don't even really remember.
Yeah, like usually I can work my way back usually, because I really only used a handful of things. Because once I found some shit I like, I kept along that line. Not the same thing, but flavor wise. I'm lighting up this, what is this? My School Sweethearts. High School Sweethearts, what is this?
High School Sweetheart. Yeah, I had smoked some of that this morning, man. It's pretty decent.
Let me tell you what it tastes like to me. Peanut butter breath.
Interesting.
At least the peanut butter breath I had.
Peanut butter bread. Hell yeah, man. I had smoked some of that this morning. I hit the vape pen a couple times. I'm actually pretty lit. I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
Now, do you like peanut butter breath?
I don't think I've ever had it just by itself.
Yeah, this is what peanut butter breath tastes like with whatever, minus whatever thing this is on the end, mint or whatever this taste is. I tasted it before, I just don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I think it's cherry pie times Grateful Breath. And I think that thing on the end that you probably get, and I think that comes from the Grateful Breath, but I could be wrong because I smoked that by itself too. I've actually smoked both of those strains independently. And cherry pie is one of those strains. To me, it could be either one of like the best strains or it could be like one of the worst strains. It just depends on which one you got, how you grew it. Grateful Breath is pretty good. Being on AZ, definitely you're gonna get some drier Grateful Breath, but it is what it is. Pretty good cross in my opinion, man.
Yeah, not bad.
It's pretty funny, man. We was talking before the show, man. I had looked up top strains of 2025 just to see like what was going on. And obviously, you know, it's marketing, it's blogs, it's all of that shit, but they said they had Blue Dream in the number 2 spot. I just thought that shit was pretty funny.
One more thing. So this is now what is this Grateful Breath times what?
I'm pretty sure it's cherry pie.
Which is interesting because it's damn near all cherry pie. Because Grateful Breath is cherry pie and Joseph F1. So the Grateful Breath has cherry pie and Joseph F1, and then it's crossed to cherry pie.
Let me look it up just so that way.
I'm looking at it right now. I can just show the screen.
No, I'm talking about the high. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's cherry pie, Kush, Charles, Grateful Breath.
Yeah, so it's like almost like all cherry pie, almost. Now, I've never really had a cherry pie by itself, but I would bet this probably tastes close to what cherry pie tastes like.
You want to know what's funny, man? I actually just kind of put my finger on it, and it took me looking at the picture, and the picture reminded me of this picture that Django took of macaroni salad, and it kind of does look like that a little bit. Not to say like it's the same thing, because obviously it's not. I don't know if there's any cherry pie and macaroni salad at all, but it just really do. It reminded me of that, especially when I looked at the picture.
Have you ever grown cherry pie?
Nope.
You should probably start there, because I know you had said if you was gonna grow again, you would fuck with this first. You would really try to fuck with it. So I feel like it's mostly cherry pie. I wonder how much the Joseph they said the Joseph OG is offering the mix of sweet, fruity, and earthy aromas. I don't really get earthy at all. And a little bit, I guess I do. That's actually that's the part that the little earthy part is the one that make it taste like the peanut butter bread. Cause hey, peanut butter bread tastes like dirt. Tastes like dirt. That's a good time. Them boys back on my block was spread with cherry pie. Was spread with cherry pie, god damn it.
Oh man, that is ridiculous. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
What
cool.
up, D-Line? D-Line in
It,
the chat.
I tell you what, it made me want to do. It made me want to grow cherry pie because I want to see how close to cherry pie it is. I did, cause see, I did across something like that where I took it was strawberry frosted donut. Actually, that's what I made. That's what Arnold Drummond ended up in. Across strawberry frosted donut times Gary Coleman, but Gary Coleman and strawberry frosted donut times Jealousy. So it's on both sides. We damn near back to commercial days, aka Reggie for sure. Cause see, here's my thing about that. The weed is better than in my. This is my opinion. Cause I know y'all just like some of y'all. I just be feel like y'all hate this weed out here. I don't know, cause I don't really grow. I mean, smoke a lot of street weed like at all. So I don't know. Y'all might be right. But the weed that I do smoke, even the shit that I grow, even the shit that I made. Cause I always say, man, look, it's a lot of good weed out here, but it ain't a lot of separation. So like, shit is good or shit is good, right? So I feel like with this statement, we down there back to commercial days, aka Reggie. I feel like all the weed is like better than Reggie, but it's still Reggie. Cause Reggie was, I didn't want regular. Give me some loud, please. So like, I feel like, yeah, we back there. But an older person might say it's loud and super loud, but it's not really loud and super loud. But I'm just saying, just because the weed overall is more aromatic and tastes better than Reggie did, but the high is a kind of a Reggie kind of high. In my opinion, this should be tasting way better than Reggie though, for sure. I'm not talking about the spray shit neither. I'm just talking about the regular 35 flavors of gelato. You know, it does feel like some eye tightener. Feels like my eyes are gonna be puffy. I got a question. Does anybody eyes get red from weed anymore? And if not, do you think it's attributed to the weed or attributed to us smoking weed all the time? Because I don't think my eyes get red no more. What make my eyes red is sleep, needing lack of. Do y'all eyes get red anymore? Because mine don't. I don't give a fuck what I smoke. Or do y'all think it's due to the weed being different or, not not as strong as the weed used to be maybe? Or do y'all think it's a specific terpene that actually contributed to your eyes being tight? I don't know.
Hey man, that's pretty funny, man. Because I was talking like a motherfucker high as shit. You did, and I looked down like, God damn, why I got so quiet? I got quiet. But yeah, man, I was just saying, and maybe even if anyone in the chat, I know it's a few people in the chat that has been in the Florida area. I can remember getting compressed weed. Like that was a big thing. Like none of this shit is like Reggie to me because I remember smoking Reggie, and that shit was not fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I vividly remember smoking Reggie, and I wouldn't say none of this weed nowadays reminds me of regular weed. What I would say is that good weed has become so regular that we are spoiled. So we look at it like it's regular, but that regular shit is so long ago.
For me, it was regular and then it was brick. That was two different things. Um, Regular was just one step up above brick. So we had regular brick. I mean, we had brick, regular, and loud. That's how we had it. We ended up getting regular after the brick.
That's
Okay,
what I'm
right on.
saying. Like in Florida, them motherfuckers, you would literally see loud that was done like that. 'Cause it's just how motherfuckers was getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Compressing that shit.
Knowing what I know now, this the loud we was getting was somebody growing it because I grow weed now. So like I know what we was getting now, which is why we wasn't getting that much of it. A person might only have, I'm just talking about here, a person might only have a couple ounces of it. The nigga they finna charge like fucking 100 a quarter. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm a grower, I can vividly remember how the shit looked in my mind. And I'm like, damn, nigga, this shit look amazing. But all it really was just weed somebody had grown at home and grew it right. We didn't know that back then. There was a little white dude that used to always get it for us. Now he might have been growing it, but I doubt it. But it makes sense as to why he would only have it like again every like 4 or 5 months, right? Because now that I grow, I know, man. For me, it might be for y'all. For me, it just ain't. Growing a pound is just not like money in the bank for me. It's still pretty difficult for me to unequivocally just say, "Oh yeah, it's a pound." Still, right now to this day, honestly, for me, I know I be seeing people out there and y'all been a 2x4 and a 4x4. I got 2 pounds out of this 4x4. Hey, that's never happened for me. So again, I hover around a pound mark usually. No matter it's like no matter what my tent look like, I'm still gonna be around a pound. No matter.
Yeah, man.
Come on. Florida all allow spray packs now. Shit took over. No more Reggie. That's crazy. See, I've been asking these young cats that I work with, and man, that's another thing too. This motherfucking show probably is gonna be at an hour. I gotta work. We getting our ass whooped at work. So I'm tired. But look, a lot of them young cats at work, I be asking them about spray packs or do they know what a spray pack is, and it's just amazing the amount of people that have no idea of what the fuck I'm talking about and how they feel like, oh man, I can look at that shit and tell if it's a spray pack. If it's somebody did spray something on it. And it's like, bro, you didn't even know what a spray pack was 10 minutes ago until I said something. I'm looking at the weed that you had the other day, and that's why I said that. That bitch looked like a them little small gravel rocks. That what that shit look like. Little small gravel rocks. Small ass gravel rocks that somebody threw in some keep or something. I'm like, man, that shit has no goddamn smell at all. It reminded me of which is completely different, but it reminded me of the extract that you like so much. Just white. It just looks sterile. It's like, man, what is that? It just looked like a sterile substance. Farmers say I can't put out homegrown around here unless it's sprayed with height. Damn, is that crazy there, farmer? That's crazy.
He
Now
said he
that now,
almost had the game.
now riddle me this, farmer. Is that even with the older people too? You know what I'm saying? Cause I know you ain't. I'm pretty sure you ain't 20 shit. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that you're not. So I would be curious to know: is that with the older people too, or? Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I don't be out on the block or streets or nothing like that. The closest thing to the streets I get is my job, cause there's young people there. So unfortunately, that's the only litmus paper test that I got to test against everything that I just I gotta ask these niggas. And yeah, my answers be interesting. What I have figured out is a lot of these young people don't give a fuck what they smoking. If it just remotely look like weed, then they cool. Which is crazy. Cause now shrooms are becoming the new weed here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Motherfuckers be fucking with them shows for shit show.
Oh no, the old people too. Fuck. But here's the thing, farmer. I wonder going forward. I had read an interesting story, bro. The Asian people that come over here and grow the weed, right? Damn, I meant to. It was too long. I ain't had time to chop it up and break it down. But the dude was in. I forgot what it was on. But dude was getting interviewed, and in the field, they got this shit that they bring in from China, and they like burn it, right? They smoke out the whole motherfucking greenhouse, hoop house. They smoke it out, and that shit kill everything in there, right? But it also stay on the weed. Conversely, indoors in their tents or in their rooms, they cut a soda can or a beer can in half, and I forgot what it's called, but it's this substance, and they light that bullshit on fire, and it kill everything. He said it's mold resistant. It's basically everything resistant, right? But it's bad for the weed. That was one theory. Well, not one theory that was proven. So dude was like, he think that this crazy too. He was like, I think that the Asian people are just trying to poison Americans, man. This China warfare on America, because if you get everybody hooked on all this weed, that's all fucked up. They're not gonna want to do nothing. Now, the first thing I thought was, man, a lot of people that smoke weed, sometimes once you get high, you don't want to do nothing. So I don't think that's the thing. But it was very interesting because do you think that China could assault us as a country through drugs? Like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
definitely think they could. But before I even go into that, I just want to tell you, your mic started crackling a little bit.
ain't nothing I can
Just so
do.
you.
That's all I got. That's all I got,
No,
baby.
sorry, I was just letting you know because it wasn't crackling at first. It just started crackling. But yeah, man, shit, they already doing it with fentanyl. Where you think all the chemicals? Where you think all the chemicals in motherfucking you know what I'm saying? Where you think all that shit come from, man? Where you think selling that shit to Mexico to send up here? You know what I'm saying? All the precursors and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? That shit coming out of Asia and Europe. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they just making the fentanyl and sending it to Mexico, and then Mexico sending it up here. But they definitely moving it.
Former, that is so fucking crazy, bro. It's not like a lot of times, y'all. By St. Louis being in the middle of the fucking country, right? It take us the longest time to get a lot of shit that everybody else got. Perfect example, Waymo or all them driving cars, self-driving shits. Like you see that shit on the coast, and then it filter in through the country. Bro, nobody is on the chemical shit yet, but I can just from your statement, it seemed like that shit make them high in a way that they won't. Like I don't want weed high no more. I want the chemical high. Like I want that high of that shit that's sprayed on there. So like if that's the case, it's like they're creating a whole new drug. Damn, that's crazy. Hey, look, and form they probably smoking big ass blunts, that shit, big ass joints. Oh man, I got this shit fire. And they smoking fucking 3 5s in them nasty ass backwoods. They coming right back probably. That's crazy. I actually had a young dude at work was like, man, your weed is always so fresh. It's like you can actually squeeze it down. I was like, what? You can squeeze it down? He said, yeah, look at my weed. Now I will say this: a lot of this weed I heard be looking like little gravel rocks. It's crazy. It looked like little gravel rocks, and that's how his shit look. I guess we'll say the bad PGRs, because I feel like we all use PGRs at some point. Yeah, they chase that chemical high. That's crazy. Right, since you notice anybody on spray, man? On the spray?
Nah, man, I'll be honest with you, man. I don't be seeing that shit. I mean, unless they
I
spraying
don't
the shit
either.
in the dispensary. Cause I don't really buy street weed. You know what I'm saying? I, I'm a medical patient, bro. You know what I'm saying? To all the people out there, I'm a medical patient, so I just go buy my shit for the dispo. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck around in the street. You know, I haven't fucked around with, especially, let me tell you where, because I'm a smoker. Like, yeah, I grow weed, yeah, I made seeds, I grew weed, you know what I'm saying? I did all that shit, but anybody who know me, they'll tell you, man, hey, I did that shit to smoke for cheaper. Like, I wasn't growing a whole lot of weed to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, be the man and sell that shit. Like I learned very quickly, man. Shit, I was never gonna have enough space to be the man growing weed. Because there's a certain amount of space you really gotta have. You gotta be able to go overkill. You gonna grow in one room? Well, shit. You got to turn the whole room. Like, hey, you not gonna be able to get to the back corner. Like that's how much you need to actually, you know what I'm saying? You motherfucking putting how many plants you actually need to be putting in a fucking room, and you need to have more than just one of those rooms. You have a couple rooms.
Yeah, farmer. The butter and the oil move great out here as well. And it's very low cost on the product, because like you don't even have to use top quality buds to make butter and oil, because it's gonna be strong enough even if you use your lard or your smalls, right? But man, shout out to the chef, dog, Chef Jim. Man, Fly Reeves, boy, look, I just to tell you, once I bumped into that dude, all that shit changed my life, man. Learning to just infuse the shit. I'm gonna tell you, farmer, what motherfuckers are so infatuated with here. The fact that I can take the regular shit that's in the bag, take it out the bag, infuse it, put it back in the bag, and seal it up, and it just look like the regular shit. They be so amazed by that, right? And that alone sells a lot of my shit. Like that alone, like a lot of people don't want me to make like brownies and cookies, although I do get orders for that. But a lot of people like to bag the Funyuns, right? Cereal, right? Little bags of cereal. They like all of that shit, right? They like that shit more than me negative. So like once I bumped into him and started watching his page, and like I even talked to him one time too, but actually like watching how he do the shit, man, that shit changed everything, bro. It was a wrap. What's up, Mother Nature? Did you enjoy the Renaissance Fair that was in Missouri? Obviously, the way I work, I didn't have time. I didn't have a chance to make that shit, and it's kind of far from me. I don't know that I would go. It's one of them things that I want to see how it is, because I want to see, hey, do people really be like this shit for real? Like I want to see, like, are we really just sitting up there getting high watching people joust? Like I do wonder about that. Like I do think I would want to see that at least one time. Like I would want to know. I mean, I would want to see, like, damn.
Hey, I'm laughing because further up in the chat, Lions Garden said you might as well just be smoking dirties.
Yeah.
Hey, and I was just laughing because, hey man, there was a period in life where we did that too, man. That's just funny, man. Very, very short period, but that was some Florida shit, man. Niggas was smoking boom joints.
For sure, farmer. That shit's so easy, bro. That shit is so easy. They be loving the hot fries. They love them up. That's a big seller. The little $2 for $1 bags. They love that shit. Take them $2 for $1 bags, and I make them cheap for the cheap, $10 a bag. They love that shit, and they think it's so cheap, and the bag is all they need. Like that be the. Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, one way he did it though, I don't do it that way. I do it a different way, but it's kind of similar. This dude took a whole fucking paint gun, a actual paint gun, and poured his oil in the paint gun. He had like a big ass bag, like a clear trash bag, and he would literally like coat all the shit in there. So it depending on what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy though.
That reminded me of that TV commercial when them, they used to sell that one paint gun, the Easy Spreader, or whatever that shit was called. You know what I'm talking about? That's what they reminded me of, that infomercial.
No man, I need to fix my mic, my camera. Dog, wait till, you know what? I ain't gonna even say something. Wait till hey, yeah, I seen you. I don't ever catch that shit no more, but I seen y'all was partying. Hey, cause on the thumbnail it was just Piff. Fortunately, oh god, they had Piff up in that motherfucker. I know Inu was on her, or he wasn't awake. He never met alive. He didn't like boy. leave your live door open. He'll come right in that motherfucker. That's why I fuck with him though. Oh yeah, for sure, former. All right, dog. We do got some topics though, huh? I'm gonna start.
Oh yeah, man, we got a few topics, man. We got a few topics.
I'm gonna start with this one. Which one you think I'm gonna start with? You have no idea. But I bet you, you probably do know. Which one I'm gonna start with.
We're gonna find out here shortly.
Damn! I couldn't believe that when I seen it, dog.
Man, that's what I said. Now I know that in some communities, Target is being boycotted.
I couldn't figure out why.
Why they would do this?
No, why they was being
or
boycotted.
why they being boycotted.
Yeah.
I think it had to do with I think the first boycott happened when they had like a homosexual kids wear area in their stores, and I think they still do have. Or matter of fact, Pride, not homosexual. Pride. They have Pride merchandise, and I think that was like the first boycott, and then the second boycott was, I believe, the African American community had boycotted them for a series of time, and it had, and that was earlier this year. I think it was over.
Hey, did it actually say homosexual children's area?
No. I think it was just Pride area. Pride, but they was having shit in there for like 3-month-olds and 6-month-olds and shit like that. So,
bro,
them conservatives was up in a rap. They was up in arms about that.
Listen, I'm sorry if anyone in here is a homosexual child, but that just them two words together is just funny. I don't think it's nothing funny about a homosexual child, but just those words together, it's funny because they don't belong together.
Well, my thing is, man, that's a whole other different show, whole other different topic. But I think most people are in agreement. Like I said, they was up in arms about 3-month-old. Like, think about it. You're 3 months old and you got merchandise on. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be politically correct.
Love whatever baby you want to love. Like, what are they? I don't even understand. Anyway. All right. Target begins selling THC-infused cannabis drinks as Congress debates possible hemp law reversal. I wonder where this is at. The retail giant Target is soft launching sales of THC-infused beverages at select stores in Minnesota. An executive of one cannabis drink company participating in the rollout and other industry leaders told Marijuana Moment. In one of the latest examples of the normalization of cannabis in mainstream commercial marketing, Target's move in Minnesota, where the company is headquartered, reportedly involves putting a dozen THC drink brands on shelves in 10 select stores in the state. The move comes as Congress is debating legislation to recriminalize hemp-derived products with a quantifiable amount of THC, and as states across the country continue to evaluate their own laws. Given everything that's going on around hemp and the conversations about regulation versus prohibition, Target getting into it now is monumental. Jason Dayton, co-founder of Trail Magic, told Marijuana Moment, and this is a moment that shows that regulation works. I think all of us collectively would say we want more regulation, not less. We want age gating, but I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what age gating is. I guess stopping younger people from having it. I guess we want.
Yeah, it's like gating. When you couldn't buy that one CD until you were 18.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't get that Uncle Luke CD.
Man, I wish I had Uncle Luke queued up. I remember that shit. We want age gating. We want testing. We want all the rules of the road that have allowed the alcohol industry to become a 250 billion a year category, with everything included, countless jobs and tax revenue associated with that. We fucking want rainbows, goddamn unicorns, bags of free money. We want all that. Oh my god. But them niggas, them sound like they want an awful lot of shit though, don't they? They kept naming shit. The THC drink brands that are being sold at Target of Friday include Birdie, Can, Giggly, High Seltzer, Indeed, Senorita, Stigma, Surly, Trail Magic, Wonder, Wild, and Wink, according to Dayton.
Did you say Wink?
Yep.
Yeah, they're going out of business with a name like that. Wink.
And Wild.
Get your
Wild. Adam Cherry, CEO of Cantrip, said that while he's bummed his company is not part of the launch, the development is still huge for the category, and big props to those that are set. I bet they paid so much money to be in that fucking launch. I bet they did. It was a lot of lobbying going on with that shit. I bet. Marijuana
Yeah, they had to make that money back up some kind of way. All that money they lost, because, like I told you, because you had other people had put it in there. I think that was the first boycott was the homosexual shit. The second one was, I think, with black people and black products, and then the third one was DEI based, when they stopped doing the DEI regulations. And that was in the some people did put that in the chat.
Hey, so quick question, Mother Nature. I know you smoke weed, but have you ever drank one of them drinks? And if you have, like, cause I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like I never really got an infused drink like that, and I wonder, are they of the same potency and strength that you would get from the dispensary? And then I just wonder what the difference is. Like, is it like, cause it's like, why go to the dispensary if I can get the same drink at the fucking corner store? Does it just cost more? But anyway, I've long wondered when the heavyweights of retail distribution and alcohol would decide to wade into hemp beverages. Aaron Edelheit, CEO of Mindset Capital, said in a blog post on Friday. While we've seen major state level distributors and large alcohol retailers like Total Wine enter the space, we haven't yet seen a true retail behemoth take the plunge, and that changed today. Okay. I wonder how we'll have to check back on that, see how that shit do. It's interesting though. I did not
think
know.
I got a pretty interesting take on this, but I'm gonna let you go first.
I didn't think Target was based out of Minnesota. Like, now it makes sense why it was called a Target Center, the Minnesota Grizzlies. Yeah. It's not the Memphis Grizzlies. It used to be the Vancouver Grizzlies. It's Memphis something. Anyway, that's why it was a Target Center in Minnesota. Because the Timberwolves. Yeah. I have, but didn't do much. My homie had one to work with him. Never had one for the I don't either. But I find myself being older and being older and not really knowing nobody like in the streets like that, because again, I'm not out like that to where I just got motherfuckers that I know, right? I don't really know other growers, so I got like a couple that I know, and I could borrow something until my harvest come up or so forth and so on. But if it's not one of them two, I go to the dispensary just because now I'm old and I don't even really want to deal with the bullshit no more. I just go
Convenience.
in. Yeah,
the convenience factor is through the roof, man. You don't got a nigga telling you 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You don't got to drive up, pull up, wait in the car, then come hop in the car with you. Don't got to do all of that.
Yeah,
just walk in the fucking store. You know what I'm saying? Get your product and go. Hurry up and buy. Sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, that's why I'll be fucking with dispensaries. But just in regards to the hemp drinks, man. You said you've never had one, but have you had a drink out of the dispensary?
I don't think I have. And if I have, but it wasn't memorable. It don't stick out in my head.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
Was it?
this, man. I have, and man, I've had some ones that just are brutal. The
what
motherfuckers
you
knock
mean?
your ass. All right, so I had 100 milligram soda, which some people were like, "Oh, that ain't shit." Man, I don't know. It's all about the way that shit hit you. And I had the fruit juice where them motherfuckers had a. It was something that made that shit hit you faster or harder. It was in it. Uh, it was like a quick release or some shit. I don't fucking know. And it was a juice. And man, that juice probably the best edible I've ever had in life because it tastes very good.
In life?
But yeah, like whoever made that drink, the drink was fucking fantastic.
Mm. In life. In life.
Yeah, probably one of the best ones I ever had, bro. But yeah,
I tell
I got
people
a
either
different.
like I always been close to dispensary to say, oh yeah, that's a yeah. Cause see, like in St. Louis, if you ever made it here, like man, these motherfuckers are everywhere. But they all got the same shit. It's like the same four companies largely grow from Missouri, so it all be the same shit. And they sell each other shit. So it's crazy. You'll go to Codes dispensary and they have green light shit in there because they really are all the same shit, owned by the same people. Hey,
So,
how
what
many of
was
you
your thoughts
guys?
on Target?
Was my what?
What was your thoughts on Target getting into the space? Because, like I said, I got a pretty unique take on this.
I don't feel no type of way. Uh, I don't feel no type of way about it for real. I mean, it don't move me one way or another. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers are gonna be going that direction anyway until they get. It's like the whole hemp shit, right? The whole let's muddy the water. Hemp this, hemp that. Now we gonna make it all back illegal again because we fucked up. So I don't. It don't bother me. I wonder. I think how many people will try it if it's priced aggressively. I think.
All right, so this is what I think. I think
What
that
you
it's
think?
gonna go in the store, stay in the store, and it's gonna stay in the store. It won't go away in Minnesota. And here's why: a couple things. Like you, I also didn't know Target was based out of Minnesota, right? And you do remember the Minnesota government was doing their own edible. You know what I'm saying? That they was considering putting out. It was like a state branded gummy or some shit. And the only reason why I even knew about that shit is because of this show. You know, us being on this show, we did a topic about that shit probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, maybe even longer. But the thing that's pretty interesting about that to me is even if they do ban THC and hemp federally, I don't think they're going to ban that shit on a state level. Why? Because the state's into the motherfucking edible business, right? So I think that shit is actually gonna stay in Target stores. They're gonna be allowed to keep that on the shelf, even if there is a national ban on THC and hemp products. Because at this point, there's certain states that just ain't trying to give the shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen something about I think it was even LMC. It was a short LMC that did. And he was just saying Michigan is slowly taking over cannabis from California. Due to the gross volume of sales. You know what I'm saying? At least the sales that are on the books. And I think he was even comparing them slightly in quality. But yeah, man, that's my take on the whole Target shit. I think that shit's actually gonna stay just because of how it looks like Minnesota is operating.
But that being said, do you think there will be others in Minnesota besides Target, or do you think that's just Target exclusively that will be allowed to do that?
Well, I don't know. I can't really say.
Because I think if they let them do it, it'll be a whole Minnesota thing. Which, if that's the case, we'll hear more about that.
Oh yeah, man. I just the part that I don't know about is just whether or not
All right, Marvin, they
certain companies
curve.
will actually want to deal with it. So like, let's just use Walmart for instance. Walmart might not want to have THC in their stores. They may stay away from that, right? But who knows? Just gotta see. Like I know if Kmart was still around, that shit would definitely be in Kmart.
Man, that shit's gonna be in everywhere if they allow it, cause it's money. People just want the opportunity, to make money. And hey, man, weed is a drugs. They say drugs and prostitution one some of the oldest money makers there are. So I mean, everybody gonna want some of that shit in their store, unless you in Utah, probably. Them motherfuckers probably don't want nothing to do with that shit. Utah. I'm sure they don't at all. Were you ever? I know I was, but not successful. But I do it. Man, what's your biggest plant that you've grown in a solo cup?
Uh, and I've had some pretty large plants and solo cups. Mainly tall, not really wide. But yeah, man, I've had some shit that's been in solo cups way too long. Way too long. Which even makes me think about the cloner. Remember the cloner? How that shit was?
Yeah, I do remember
For the
that.
people in the chat who don't know, man, I had a bubble cloner, like a little 24 site bubble cloner. I had some clones in there. The motherfuckers had to be every bit of, 3 feet, 2.5, 3 feet tall.
Did you say it was last year?
No, I said when I was last growing. That would have been, well, it was last year. It was just very early last year.
See, I can go back on the channel and look it up if you feel like it. But yeah, it was some amazing shit to see. Here's my thing with solo cups. Can I grow in a solo cup? Yeah. I think I might even flower it in a solo cup before, but it ain't. It's not the healthiest when I do it. It's doable, and it survives and does okay. It does cool. It don't like struggle and die, nothing like that. But like, it ain't optimal. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of them motherfuckers probably. I can imagine now if you had a drip system or one emitter in a solo cup, man, that shit wouldn't be no problem. Cause like the only problem you got with a solo cup is being able to feed it enough in order for it to grow. Which if you watering by hand, man, I'm not watering sometimes 3 times a day. You know what I mean? That can get to be a lot. Flower.
Man, I was thinking 4 or 5 times a day. Once that motherfucker really start getting big, sit that bitch in a bucket of water. Like, this is where you live now. You live in the sink.
I think that they would do it and put a drip emitter in it and just say, fuck the emitter. The roots will wrap around that motherfucker because it's just a solo cup, so the roots are going to wrap around. And I'm going to be honest, I've never actually done a solo cup because a solo cup is 16 ounces, isn't
it? Well, I think they got different size solo cups because solo cups the
traditional. Yeah, I know, but that traditional red cup with the lines in it, I think that's 16 ounces, the traditional cup. I do believe.
Yeah, I used to use them motherfuckers a lot with the square bottom. Used to get them from like Walgreens. That shit used to help me a lot because I feel like the circular bottom, you got to get them up out of there a lot sooner than the square. And it has more to do with the size of the plant, the circumference, and
that's
whatever those wording is, whatever that scientific wording is, the base.
32. didn't use a 64. I didn't use. I think that's what I flowered out of. Cup wise was a 64. Well, I've used a 32. What I like to use is a 20 ounce, like right now. But to take a 16-ounce solo cup, right, and flower that bitch all the way out, that would be kind of crazy. But I wouldn't want to go through it because, man.
Now, how do we get on the topic of solo cup?
Because I wanted to make sure and show this before I got out of here, right? Because shit, it's almost an hour. I wanted to make sure and show this. In case anybody wanted to do it, I noticed you. I'm gonna go on here and let the people see it, but I just had it up on screen so we could kind of discuss it. Why I had it up on screen? The biggest plant and a grown in a solo cup, right? That's what's up there now. Let's see what this is about.
Plant from clone in a solo cup for the chance to win $10,000. Navigate to growershub.athenaag.com. Register to the community if you haven't already. Then go to the 10K Solo Cup Challenge and hit join. By October 15th, 2025, start with a clone under 5 inches in a 16-ounce solo cup. Post your first pick along with strain, substrate, and grow type. Then share weekly updates to track your progress. By December 31st, submit your final photo and video with plant height and width. The top 10 finalists will be announced January 7th. The community will then vote and the winner revealed January 15th. Roach from Jungle Boys will be joining in on the action. Play fair, grow big, have fun.
Wait a minute,
Can you
what?
veg the biggest plant from clone in a...
Oh, they just talking about veg. Oh, that's crazy. That's a little different.
Man, so it looks like you gotta do that shit by the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, if any of y'all want to go out there and try to do that shit, man, hit their ass up. Now, here's the question I wonder. What if you go to biggest plant, but you didn't use Athena? Are they going to try to disqualify you? Are they not going to show your plant no love?
Well, I don't think you got to use Athena, but I think it probably would help if you did, honestly. But my thing is, if we was going to flower it out, we would have a lot better judge. So is it height or width? Node count? Oh, this got a lot of nodes. This got 137 heads on it. Like, what are we using to judge? Because we vegging. So, like, is it a height? You feel me? Like,
I don't know, man. I think that's a really good question, man.
And I think only they know the
answer.
Exactly. I hate vague ass the vagueness, right? Because there's no real way to judge, unless it's like in that case, and some shit like that. It got to be one clear cut, humongous ass winner, right? It got to be one way bigger to stand out. You know what I'm saying? Way more, because it's some people that'll get they plant short and flat and wide, and it might not be tall. Hey man, there's some people that might have a tall ass 6 foot spear. Might be something in between. I don't know. That's interesting. Good way to bring traffic to your website though, for sure. Not that you would probably need it like that, but I'm just saying. Alright, that little digital dude right there, look weird. Let me get that right off. Alright.
Yeah, man, that's fucking interesting. Yeah, man, shit, if y'all want to try to go win a quick 10 rackies.
Time to get your paper up to the maximum. To the maxi?
To the maxi. Piff says a clone and a Jiffy Puck from there to a solo cup. From there, straight into a 2-gallon quick fill. Okay, I guess that's his recipe. You fuck around and get disqualified. Okay, man. Mainly on that motherfucker, nothing but tops.
Told you, 137 heads. Y'all niggas. That shit used to be so funny. Shout out to Chris. Everybody that does that. Short, sweet, to the point show.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was, man. You got anything else for the people out there? God damn, that nigga left. That nigga left, y'all. That nigga said it was a short and sweet show and disappeared. I guess we gotta see if this nigga come back. I gotta see if we gonna get an outro. We gotta see what we gonna get, y'all. Is there any outro theme music or what? This motherfucker boy, where this nigga went? Where this nigga went, y'all? And in the chat, nigga said poop. Uh-oh. I think that's it, y'all.
YG Productions. All these hundreds and this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, 100 bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gone, cause it's gone. All these hundreds and this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, 100 bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gone, cause it's gone. All these hundreds and this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, 100 bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gon' cause it's gon' rain, 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 rain. Every time you see the boy, got a brand new strain. And the shit so fuego. Flame, 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 flame. Put your ass in a ditch. Saddam El Hussein. You did 2 things that a nigga know. Pot the beans, let the shit grow. Green like that mean go. That mean go. 2 things that a nigga know. Pot the beans, let the shit grow. Green like that mean go. That mean go. That mango. That mango. Beat the game. Cheddar lingo. Nigga, how far would a green take you? As far as you go. That mango. That mango. Beat the game. Cheddar lingo. Nigga, how far would a green take you? As far as you go. It ain't no game. It ain't no game. All of these niggas, they looking for game. Lining they pockets, they flooding they pockets. They lining they pockets with all of this change. Shit ain't no game, shit ain't no game. All of these niggas, they do it for game. But one thing won't change, it will remain the same. None of these niggas will ever reign. All these hundreds in this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, 100 bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gon' cause it's gon' all these hundreds in this bitch is gon' Tommy gun, 100 bun, it's gon' hope you brought your umbrella, it's gon' and we gon' cause it's gon' all these hundreds in this bitch is gon' Tommy gun, 100 bun, it's gon' hope you brought your umbrella, it's gon' and we gon' cause it's gon'